EA lost money. Welcome to Glitched, I'm Will Strickland. Over the last 30 days, EA stock has dropped by 8.5%. Estimates value that at a whopping $3.1 billion in lost revenue. Could it be that the backlash to Star Wars Battlefront 2's microtransaction model is actually having an effect? For reference, it isn't that all video game stock is down. Take-Two has netted a 5% growth in that same 30-day period, and Activision Blizzard grew 0.7%. On October 31st, EA provided shareholders with a sales forecast that appeared lower than what Wall Street had estimated for the company. It appeared that the company was preparing for a worse launch than expected for Battlefront 2. This low forecast led to a 4% drop in shares the very next day. There was plenty of fire and fury online following news about Battlefront 2's loot box system, but it was a waiting game to see if consumers would actually follow through with their distaste. Following the game's launch and Black Friday, it seems people actually followed through. In the United Kingdom, physical sales of Battlefront 2 were 61% lower than when 2015's Battlefront launched. It's also noteworthy to point out that Battlefront 2 has not cracked the top 100 most sold video games on Amazon. Typically, that's a feat very obtainable by AAA developers and major publishers like EA. Additionally, a Wall Street analyst said he was underwhelmed by Battlefront 2's Black Friday performance. Aside from the financial blowback, Battlefront 2 is now leading politicians to take action. There's been brewing debate over whether or not in-game loot boxes should be considered gambling, and if so, how it should be regulated. The SRB has said recently it doesn't plan to regulate loot boxes, even though the board was established as a way for the gaming industry to self-regulate. Hawaii state legislatures have come forward saying they'll be researching loot boxes and whether or not to label them as gambling. And Belgium's Gaming Commission last week officially declared loot boxes as gambling. The Belgian Commission said that based off their findings, they'd like for the entire European Union to consider the regulation. Stubbornly enough, EA has still said that they haven't given up on Battlefront 2 microtransactions just yet. Even as their stock prices are dropping, analysts are critiquing, and sales for something Star Wars related are poor. There's even a petition making waves around the internet calling for EA to lose their exclusive rights to developing Star Wars video games. Couple Battlefront 2's controversy with the dissolving of Visceral Games, who was making a single-player Star Wars adventure game, gamers have plenty of reason to question EA's ability to handle this franchise with care. Does EA deserve this day of reckoning, or are they getting hit harder than they should? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe too. This is Glitched, thanks for watching.